Ravens flock. The flock rundown is the place to be. My man Ryan has been a lifelong Ravens fan since he was born. So I'm telling you now, it's about to go down. The podcast, the flock rundown. Ravens, baby. Nothing gets better than waking up and wondering how high we can fly. Tune in.
Motionless brainwaves attempt to swim their way to sense, can't tame the untamed. Appreciate you, Ray. What's up, Ravens fans? My name is Ryan. Welcome to another episode of the Flock Rundown. Today I'm posing a question. Who do you think will have the most receiving yards for the Ravens this season? And will anyone crack 1,000 yards? That sounds like an easy question to answer, right? Like, with all these weapons, you might just want to instantly say, yeah, someone's cracking 1,000 yards. But who and why? When there's this many weapons, I would like to believe the ball's going to be spread around to Andrews, Odell, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman. J.K. Dobbins get a little bit more involved in the passing game. We're still going to run the ball. When I think about it, I don't know if anyone can crack 1,000 yards. I know it's possible, but I'm just saying if I had to make a prediction for the year, I don't know if any receiver cracks 1,000 yards. Now, obviously, a few weeks into the season, I might completely change my prediction. Maybe Lamar develops a new go-to guy that he's throwing to constantly. But where we're at right now, I think it's going to be a lot of guys between 600 to 900 yards. I think that's a good thing, though. Like, we're going to have a really productive offense spreading the ball around. It's going to be hard to cover everybody. When you're giving the ball to that many different guys, it's really hard to figure out a game plan to stop this offense. Someone's going to lead the team in receiving yards. So that's kind of what I'm posing in this video is who do you think is going to be that person? If I had to guess, and this is a safe answer, I'll admit it, I'm still going to say Mark Andrews. It's such a safe answer. It's probably a boring answer. I'm sorry, guys. So many teams were putting so much attention on him the last 2 years because of his production and his talent. I mean, dude's a beast. Him and Lamar have an incredible rapport. I think he's going to have to get less attention. If not, all the receivers are constantly in one-on-one matchups. And that is, I'm telling you, with this receiving core, that's not going to work. I don't know how teams are going to stop the offense in general, but that's not the way. You can't double, triple team Mark Andrews anymore. We have too many weapons, and we're going to have too much space. Todd Monken says he loves to space the field. We know he has modern pass concepts. We've been watching it at Georgia unfold. So I think the attention's going to be evenly spread. And Lamar and Mark have that rapport, years and years of that rapport. So I think that helps. That makes me want to say that he's going to lead the team in receiving. And then also the fact that I think he's just going to get a lot of easier matchups on safeties and linebackers compared to outside corners and things like that Odell and Rashad Bateman might have to face. But I wouldn't be surprised if Odell or Bateman lead the team in receiving and or crack 1,000 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if Odell, Bateman, or Mark Andrews crack 1,000 yards. If Zay Flowers in his first season cracks 1,000 yards, I'll be shocked, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy if anyone does it. I'm just going to be happy to watch these guys all ball on the field. I don't think Zay, just because he's a rookie, he's probably third on the depth chart. He's going to be moved around a lot. I think he's going to be involved, but my prediction for Zay Flowers' stat line this year is like 550 to 600 yards, maybe 4 touchdowns, something like that. And I think he's definitely going to be involved, and I think as the years go, his stat line's going to increase. He will be a 1,000-yard receiver, in my opinion. Maybe like 2024 season, 2025 season, I think he'll have 1,000 yards. I just don't think that's this year. I think this year, if anyone's going to have 1,000 yards, it's going to be between Mark, Odell, and Bateman. The reason I'm not picking Odell is just because I think he might miss a few games, and I don't want to wish that on. I just think being off that long, the age factor, it's easier to get banged up. It's easier to have a little tweak, little soft tissue injury, something like that. And I can see Bateman missing a few games. And health's going to play a huge role in having 1,000 yards. I mean, we know that. If you miss 4, 5, 6 games, you're not cracking 1,000 yards. So you got to be available. Mark Andrews has been available for the majority of his career. He got a little banged up last year, but he's been available year after year. So the safe answer for me feels like Mark Andrews. But I really don't know. That's why I wanted to pose this video. I feel like it's a good discussion. Leave your thoughts in the comments. We can sit down there and have a conversation about it. Because, like, I really don't know. And there's no right or wrong answer either. I mean, no one knows right now for sure. But it's a hard thing for me to say. Like, this upcoming year, who's going to lead the Ravens in receiving yards? And is anyone going to crack 1,000 yards? Are we going to get a Pro Bowl receiver? There's a lot of questions. With so many weapons, it's interesting to see who's going to kind of lead the pack. I don't know. Leave your thoughts below. Which Ravens receiver do you think is going to lead the team in receiving yards? Is it Odell? Is it Rashad Bateman? Mark Andrews? Zay Flowers? Someone else? We've never seen Lamar Jackson with this supporting cast. Should be a show. Happy belated birthday to the GOAT, Ray Lewis. I didn't make a video yesterday. It was his birthday yesterday. Go wish him happy belated. Thank you for doing the intro, man. I'm forever grateful for that. And today, May 17th, if you are watching today, is David Ojabo's birthday. So go wish him a happy birthday. I can't wait to see him have a healthy offseason, and I think he's going to be an explosive pass rusher for us. We saw a glimpse of it at the end of last year. I can't wait to see what he does in year two. I mean, this guy has a lot of potential, and I just love his attitude. I love his demeanor. He just had a press conference. Make sure you go check that out. He said he wanted Suggs' number, but he couldn't get it. Dude's energy is perfect, man. It's contagious. Really appreciate you guys tuning into the channel so early, man. We're like a week and a half into this, and I feel the support more than I could ever imagine. So thank you guys for real, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'm Ryan. This is another episode of the Flock Rundown. I'll see you guys next time. Motionless brainwaves attempt to swim their way to sense, can't tame the untamed.